So every major news outlet's been reporting on the TikTok sale here in the US and the approval that it just got. But most of them seem to be burying the lead. Somehow China keeps 20% of control and 50% of the profit. So they're playing kind of an algorithm shell game here. What's reported in the media is that Oracle will secure the algorithm. The US gets to lease a copy. We're renting the TikTok algorithm from ByteDance, who will retain control. All the updates are going to come from ByteDance. The US can only choose to accept or reject them. And so, that's really all we get from it. Second, the in-app browser features that have long been known to be a security failure here weren't covered anywhere at all and are never really touched on by the media. The in-app TikTok browser does not have to comply with US law, and it can monitor every single keystroke you type in. The code has the capacity to record pretty much every input that happens on your phone. We just believed them when they said they didn't turn it on. But there is nothing in here that forces them to remove this capability at all. Nor is there anything that is any kind of, forcing mechanism to force them to switch to a browser owned by a US based company, which seems to be kind of the absolute minimum to get access to our market. Number 3, the profit sharing. Everybody's talking about US getting 80% ownership. In reality, ByteDance is keeping half of the money through both equity and our rental payments on that algorithm we don't own. And so they will continue to do all of the product development. And somehow we all believe that that's going to happen without them having access to all of our data. So, this is also like a huge loophole here. In order to do new feature development, the US entity is fully reliant on ByteDance. They cannot have independent development capabilities. Effectively, every single update that will come in will expose us to more and more security risks. Oracle does not have an ability in this deal to create alternatives. All they can do is identify them. And so they can identify if they can do it fast enough and if they're able to actually catch whatever differences in the code are there, they're unable to actually change it. They can just accept or reject. And so effectively, this doesn't protect data at all. All of this data still flows to China. The algorithm needs user behavior in order to function. And so this 34 million daily videos are being used to train, become the AI training data. And remember, public videos are not in any way subject to the Project Texas restrictions. So, those are only public videos are public videos. And so they're able to use them pretty widely. And these behavioral patterns are still fully visible to ByteDance. And so we all seem to be celebrating a deal. The media ends up celebrating a deal that doesn't actually separate TikTok from China at all. ByteDance keeps the algorithm, half the profit, and full control. This isn't a sale. This is a white label.